Hi, I'm Edie,
I'm Judy,
and
and
together
together
we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow Grannies.
Grannies.
Hey,
Hey!
everybody, happy Sunday.
Hey, thank you very much for joining us. You know what,
But
honey? I
yes,
hate to do this to you, but I think that light there,
need to move.
yes, towards the front
Sure.
of us.
Hang on, folks.
Okay, let's see. I'm calling in the lighting crew because it looks like it's such a, but then it looks like a shadow on this side. Let's see. Let's pull in these lights here and see what we can do to try to give us a little more. Hey, morning, everybody. Let's see.
Can
Does
we
that
be
look better?
seen now? Can you see me now?
Oh, maybe because that one bulb is burned out up there. Just seems so dark, don't it?
This
And
is.
then all those plants growing in behind us. I really need to trim those babies back. So, morning, everybody.
I was going to say. I was going to say like trimming nose hairs and eyebrows, huh?
Yeah, eventually you got to get around to it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's all part of the thrill of getting old too.
Right.
You know, is all of a sudden your eyebrows move down and start coming out your nose. You know? Yeah, I'm lucky. See, I don't trim my eyebrows that much, even though I used to like really work on my eyebrows. But now I'm like paranoid about trimming my eyebrows because
We
I
just.
look around, I see all these older ladies with no eyebrows, and I
That's
know
that.
it's because they had eyebrow abuse, you know.
Not because they wanted to paint them
Yeah,
on.
well, you seen it, yeah, you seen where they take and they cut them all off and then they'll put them
Oh,
on up
oh
here,
yeah,
you know.
yeah.
I
That's a
should try that.
fashion. That's a fashion.
Yeah,
Mhm.
where they look like two great big. I don't know what do they look like. What they look like. Morning, everybody over here.
I'm glad you're
Hey.
enjoying this old lady talk. This is pretty
Oh, that's
funny.
okay because you guys will get there too. And I know you, when you're out today and you're out and about looking at people, you'll be like, "Oh my God,
That's
that's
what
who
I'm gonna look
Edie was
like when I'm
talking
an
about.
old.
That's who Edie was talking about. She was talking about that lady that had shaved her eyebrows off and had them on up here.
Uh-huh.
You know?
And what's going on here is I got, let's see, ice pad on my knee. This is it. This is
Mhm.
old lady stuff. But there's more happening in the world than old. Just wanted to say for everybody says, ooh, this is our aspiration. Just letting you know there's a downside
It
to
gets a
it.
little deeper than just sitting here smiling, having coffee.
But you know what? The downside is nothing to the upside.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
with someone
Hey,
I'm
when
in
you
love
got
with.
though,
Yeah.
when you got to put ice on your knee at 8 o'clock in the morning to sit here and have coffee.
This is because I was rugged. I must have been carrying heavy stuff the other day and been running like I'm playing football and twisting my
Well,
knees and everything, but they
I
weren't
know
flexible.
yesterday we did
Yeah,
go look at the
there we
campers,
go.
you know.
Hmm.
So
Oh
you
yeah, going
guys,
up and down all those steps.
right? I mean, hey, I want to thank everybody over on. We're running TikTok and YouTube at the same time, so I want to thank everybody that's joining us over here on TikTok. We are Edie. I'm Edie.
I'm Judy,
And
and
together
together
we're
we're
the
the
Rainbow
Rainbow
Grannies.
Grannies.
Hey,
Hey,
we come on here every Saturday and Sunday morning on at 8 o'clock Eastern time in order to, well, not every, but pretty
we
much every.
do pretty much
You
every
know, we
Saturday and
did
Sunday.
have
There might be
take
some.
last weekend off. We had company in town. We'll talk
Right.
about that here in a few minutes. And so, we come on here and we're part of the LGBT plus community. We usually don't wear these stupid hats, but we usually wear a stupid hat.
We usually wear some kind of stupid hat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. We found these at what was the store like at a
Five and
Dollar's,
below, five
five
and
and
below.
below on their
Well,
rainbow
but
clearance rack.
we did have to dress them up a little bit, with our like logo.
Yeah.
Good
So I
morning,
want to
everybody. I want to say
say
good morning to Rachel
okay.
and Sweet Marie, and thank you very much for the Kyle for the follow. And hey, Keith, how you doing?
And I want to say hello to Tawanya. Good morning.
Morning, Twania.
Happy football Sunday. Oh, do they play football? Edie watches football.
I do
I
watch a
watch
little
people
bit.
move.
I'm not dedicated and loyal as I would like to be. But how about the backyard brawl yesterday
Mm,
with the Mountaineers and Pitt? I didn't watch it, but I watched the clips on it
yeah.
this morning on the news, and they got right down to the fourth quarter, and Pitt was losing.
Uh huh. And then what?
And
Was
then
that it? Pit loss?
they did
Oh.
this wonderful catch and throw and all this kind of stuff, and then the next thing you know, Pitt won,
So
and
did you
so
watch the game or
this
did you watch the
the
highlights on the
city is the
news?
highlight on the news. The city is safe. I couldn't watch no game yesterday. Judy and I went out looking at a camper.
Yeah.
So we had picked out a camper, and I'm going to tell you just how it is, right? I had done so much research to this camper stuff, and I know that a lot of you guys probably out there that are watching us enjoy camping and stuff too. Well, I had went and thank you very much for the love and all the flowers and stuff. If I don't get a chance to kiss Judy right now because you're gifting, believe me, I will kiss her later for every one of those gifts you send. And right now, I appreciate you tapping on the screen because we missed, yesterday and last weekend, and it's showing us love. Tapping is clapping. Thank you very much. But let me tell you, we went out looking at campers. So we had this one that I had researched and looked at it and looked at it and looked at it and dreamed of it and sat in it in my mind, virtually cooked on the stove,
Right.
used the party chair in it. My mind was just there. I was there. I was dreaming. Every night I'd lay there in bed and try to figure out which campsite we was going. I wanted to be out in the woods.
Yeah, you were looking up all the campsites.
Yeah,
Looking at
we get
possibilities.
there and lo and behold, it was a piece of crap. I was just like, oh my God, I can't. I mean,
I mean, a piece of crap in your eye is a wonderful
I'm being
trailer to
honest.
drop off when you're hunting or fishing in someone else's eye. And it just sits there
It looked really
all
good on the
summer.
pictures. You know how people will send you pictures on Facebook or send you pictures or whatever? It looked really nice because it had real pretty, it was used. Oh, yeah, if it was new, it wouldn't
Oh,
have
yeah.
mattered because they're all nice. But it was used, and I was trying to get a deal and a bargain, and I thought it was a nice one and everything. And thank God it wasn't one of them ones because you wouldn't believe how many people offered to drop them off. If
Oh,
you send
yeah.
them a deposit or whatever, they'll drop it off. Thank God it wasn't one of them. If
Oh,
he'd have pulled
yeah.
up in front of the house with that thing, I'd have told him turn around and take it back. You know,
And then we'd have to reimburse them for gasoline and
oh
time.
my God. I mean, I'm
Mm-hmm.
being honest. I'm being honest because I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I mean, he was a very nice man. Me and
Mm-hmm.
him enjoyed chit chatting on the
Oh,
telephone
and he
and
had a
sharing.
great dog. I fell in
Yeah,
love
he
with
had a
his
great
dog.
dog and everything. But I'm gonna tell you that little camper he's selling, it's best for somebody that has like a land out by the lake and they want to put it on there so they can get in at nighttime, catch a little nap, and
Right.
then come on out. Or
Mm-hmm.
someplace they want to sneak off
Right.
and
It
take their
is for
girlfriend.
some place, but
Maybe someplace they'd like to sneak off and take their girlfriend.
it's cheaper than those
Yeah,
motels, huh?
yeah, yeah, yeah. You can, and plus you can make your own
Fly
scenery.
by night hotel.
You can make your own scenery. Put it out there
Mm-hmm.
in the woods somewhere or whatever. But oh, ho, 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 ho. No. So the hunt is on. The hunt is on. We're going to be looking for more. So then there's a couple other things I want to share with you guys today. Besides the fact that I'm just so glad you joined us and you're here with us. Hopefully everybody got their coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Let's pull everybody in before I go in and share all the stuff.
Hey, tapping is clapping.
You want to tell us anything that's going on with you guys this week? Anybody coming out the closet? Because it's a good time to come out in the closet.
Yeah,
Because you come
yeah.
on out the closet and then you can bring out your winter sweaters and stuff, or go buy new ones. Because girl, you just never know. I think your whole theory of what kind of sweater you wear would be just like change up.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Hmm. You
so
mean flannel shirts, right?
yes, your flannel shirts. Good morning, morning. How you doing? Thank you so much, everybody. And hey, music woman, I want to tell you, I did get your message yesterday, and thank you. I felt like you were reaching out there to let us know that you missed us, and to make sure we're okay, and we're okay. We're doing
I,
good.
I have to adjust my chair, folks. I'm
I
all
understand.
twisted every
Hey,
which
you know
way.
what? While you're up, why don't we, you know what, guys? I've been
Okay, I
doing
gotta
it.
move my chair.
Okay. I've been doing like a lot of this aero garden stuff, and all these things behind me, they're aero gardens and they are like growing like crazy. I've got to like figure out and get this all under control, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if anybody knows anything about aero gardens. Yeah, see, look, that she just ate the little tomato, we're back here growing all this stuff. So there's all these new buds or flowers on there. And so when you got an aero garden, and we'll make sure we put a thing in there, a
Okay.
link about it. When you got an aero garden and it's growing inside, there's nothing in here to fertilize it. Like outside, if your plants are growing outside, bees and flies and all kind of little bugs fly around and they touch them and they walk all over them, and then they move to another one and they touch them and they walk all over them and everything. And so this is like a fertilization thing that happens. You know what I mean? So since we don't have that, it's Judy's responsibility right now. I'm teaching Judy how to fertilize the plants. So she has to take her little finger, get your finger, your pointer finger, get your finger. Okay. Get your finger. And what you have to do is gently, see all those flowers up there? See all the yellow flowers? You have to gently rub this one and then rub another one. See, look, Judy's doing it. See, yes, she's pollinizing. Look, kids are all watching. They're watching you pollinize. Wait, you just want to lightly go from one to the other, just like a little bee would. All them ones, and then keep moving, and that'll just keep pollinizing. Keep using the same finger because you're supposed to go from one plant to the other, just like if it was a little bee and he had like a little pollinizer thing. I don't know what they call them, whatever. Well, but they get it on their legs, like if a bee's doing it, if he's pollinizing, he gets pollen on his legs, and then he walks all over. Do you see any more flowers? Yeah, any more flowers, like backside or whatever, yeah. What happens if we pollinize these, what's this, remember what this is called? There's flowers on. What happens if we pollinize what's that called? Remember, it smells good. Lavender, and your little bee. And we just pollinize everything. See, Judy just went on and she just pollinized. So I don't know what you rate that. Like, is there a rating on that? Because you just did a pollinization just right here. It's hot in here, huh? Probably because I turned the air conditioner off last night, huh? I'm going to turn it on. I'll go turn the air conditioner on because we get ready to burn up in here.
I can go turn it
on. No. You got a bad knee and you just pollinated. You can't do everything.
I can turn it on. You can talk.
Well.
Cause. I need questions.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
I need to know what you want to hear about.
Is a hot dog a sandwich? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I could have answered that one.
Well, no, only if you put bread with it. Otherwise, a hot dog is a hot dog. Good Lord, she's going to turn the air conditioner back on for us because we're getting ready to pass out in here. Can you imagine if you were sitting here watching? Thank you very much for the love. If you're sitting here watching us, having coffee with us in the morning, and all of a sudden, busy. They said Judy was a busy bee. Yes, she was. She took her little finger and was just like that's your special finger, huh? Let me see it.
That's a special finger. I save only for pollinating plants.
Let me see. Hold it up and let everybody see it. Looky there. Because Judy is left-handed, she used her left finger.
Oh, you do it with your right hand?
I don't know what. What are you talking about? Plant pollinization?
Cat got your tongue?
Are you talking about?
I can't believe that I was here this morning saying how I'm perspiring just from walking around the house, and you don't say, "Oh yeah, I put the AC off last night."
I was so cold last night. I had my blanket on.
Okay, I'm going to try to give you a kiss for the gift. It's going to be fun with these hats on.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the gifts, everybody.
See, I can't get to you.
Help. Yeah, you can.
Help.
Yeah, you can. Thank you. Thank you very much for the gifts. Over here on
YouTube. Dan, how you doing
today? Over here on YouTube, anybody that doesn't know, we're running TikTok at the same time. And whenever anybody gives us gifts on here, which is really nice because TikTok saves them in this little account. And once a week or once a month or something like that, now they've changed it or whatever, they send us a little check. And usually the check is enough to buy a pizza for the month, and it's like really cool. So I appreciate it from everybody. Whenever you send these little gifts that you send or whatever, we try to like make sure we give each other some lovins. So that, it makes it even more fun. Thank you for following. So now that Judy has pollinated the plants,
that's right.
Since you pollinate, does that make you like the plant daddy?
I'm the plant daddy.
You the plant daddy.
Plant daddy.
She the plant daddy. Go ahead, daddy. Look, I snorted. I snorted.
Man, we've really been old lady today. We gotta come on more often so we get rid of the old lady stuff.
No, that's okay. She made me snort. You see, plant daddy. She the plant daddy, ain't it? Thank you very much, everybody, for all your love.
That's gonna be our title today, Plant
Plant Daddy.
Daddy.
Yeah, she the Plant
Yeah.
Daddy.
Remember
How
that,
you
everybody.
doing, Daddy? It's awful early in the morning, ain't it? See, you know how bad I get. So let me tell you. Okay, so we went and we hunted for the camper. And looking for the camper, we drove 3 hours into the country
This
of
was
Ohio.
real country. I'm such a
I'm
city
from
girl. We're in
Ohio.
suburbs,
I'm
but this
from
is-
Ohio, and this
this
was so country that I never even seen this part of the country before. It's in the part of the country in Ohio where
With a road go like
they don't even bother like
yeah.
smoothing them out when they build them, and they, all they did was like just pave them, and so
I mean, we've gone kind of like by off the highway along the road. You see
We
all
love
the
off
cows
the
and
highway.
horses, but
Yeah.
not this kind. This was country.
we
country
love
roads.
riding in the country, but this was really, really,
I
really
loved
country. It was, well, I drove it, so it was 3 hours
you
going
drove it,
out
so I loved it.
and 3 hours coming back, and then we stopped and we had dinner or lunch at this really nice diner. What was the name
Chelsea.
of it? Chelsea's Diner in what was that?
Cambridge.
Yeah, Cambridge, Ohio. Hey, howdy, man. Thank you. And so we had a good time. We stopped at a pottery place in Zanesville, Zanesville Pottery. We stopped there and looked around at their pottery
There was
stuff.
this real nice. You see a lot of pottery where they have like a little lizard on it or a turtle or shaped like a chicken or whatever. But there was one real nice pot that kind of had the iguana.
Iguana. Well, you know what? I would like to go back there because I'm gonna tell you, their prices were really nice. I couldn't believe it. Big pots like that, like $50. It's like a pot like that here in Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Would have cost you $300.
Yeah.
Easy. Hell, if anything, we ought to buy a few of them, take them in and resell them. So all these, all these preppy Pittsburgh people that would pay that,
drive out
that would pay that kind of price for a pot. Okay, so I got to get to the fact that we went through there. We saw the camper. The camper was in. We stopped at a new camper.
Right, we stopped at it like an wasn't an RV because they were all campers. They
were
RVs where you drive.
I don't know about all that.
But anyway, they sold new. They sold new, and then there was some on sale. It was still way overpriced for us, but we saw what a nice small camper could look like.
Right, what they look like when they're nice and new and fresh. It was nice. So the hunt is still on, but in the meantime, I did a lot of researching on different places to stay. And so I looked up LGBT plus camping in the Pittsburgh or in the Pennsylvania area, and I came across this LGBT camping place called Wood Camping.
Wood, like
WOOD, WOOD, Wood Campgrounds. I don't know if anybody ever heard of Wood Campgrounds in Pennsylvania. Anyway, it's clothing optional.
Oh. And it's a queer camping ground.
LGBT plus.
Well, let y'all know when we're going, so you know not to go that weekend.
It's LGBT plus, and
I don't think they want to see the Rainbow Grannies.
Oh no, we're not doing that.
Oh, okay.
No, we're going to just hang out. So
that's what
happened was I joined it.
Be hanging out.
I joined it, right? I joined it, and when I joined it, one of the things I saw, and I'm gonna tell you how neat this was, how nice this was. I saw a lot of things, not like things. I saw some things. For one, that wood campsite, it has. No, they don't, Slim Goody. That's where Judy and I met. So, anyway, I got distracted. So they have like dances there, like with and they're like,
Funky Monkey. He wants to know how often we do live. I'm dying here. Clothing optional camping with the name of Wood. Yeah. I didn't get that.
I did. Not only is it in the woods, it's in the woods. So anyway, yes. So anyway, it's primarily male. When I looked at all
because it's called Wood.
Well, men are just more apt to just do that. You know what I mean? And so, or just, so anyway, they've got these neat little cabins. so that you don't even have to have your own camper and tents and all that kind of stuff. They provide everything. I mean, it's like a big outdoor gay club.
Right.
Dancing, crafts, junk, whatever you want to do, hang out,
What
hang
part of
out.
Pennsylvania? Like how far
It's
from?
like over towards the Poconos.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a few hours
Yeah,
away.
but Poconos is a beautiful area.
Right.
Yeah.
So they have it there. And so when I joined it,
Mhm.
so that I could get all their
Mhm.
information and stuff sent to us, all these ladies, which had said on there about how there's a lack of women that
You
attend
keep
this.
talking.
So all these ladies said they were so
Thank you,
happy
Funky
because, of course,
Monkey.
I shared a picture of us on
Mhm.
there, right?
Yeah.
So all these ladies they can't wait to meet us and just so happy
Because
to
there aren't
see
that
us
many ladies there.
because there's not that many women that go, and they're
Mhm.
just like so happy that a couple women, were just like looking for
Yeah.
a place to go camp and
Right.
willing to go, and we'll
Right.
dance on Saturday night too a little bit, I mean, so I was thinking, I'm sure it's a little pricey. This did not look like a cheap place.
Okay.
Because this ain't just a dirt pile in the
Because
woods.
it's like a club.
It's like
a nightclub.
Nightclub
Outdoors.
outdoors, and for a whole weekend of. I mean, they have an events calendar, and on this event calendar, they got a little bit of everything. I mean, hey, don't crash their site, everybody. But look up the wood campgrounds in Pennsylvania and see what kind of activities they got going on for the next. I mean, the whole year was
Even
amazing.
if we don't get a camper right away, we could still rent a cabin.
I don't know if they're available because I would say, I mean, we're talking hundreds of people at this campsite.
Yeah.
We're talking, it was really, I mean, it was just like, it would almost maybe, it would just, we could try, we could try, we could try. But anyway.
I didn't put the tents and stuff away yet. We got the cards.
Yeah. I'm so into, I want a camper. I don't want to climb into the tent no more. I mean, if anything, I should try to sell it. The tent for the truck. I know, hate to sell it because, anyway.
Yeah, we used it on the ground, okay.
Well, I mean, anybody else out there that has a pickup truck that wants to put one up in the back. I want to thank you, everybody, for do me a favor, tap, 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 tap. And if you're not following us right now, please make sure you're following us. Make sure you're subscribing and following.
Cooley Christie, they have Circle Jerk Camp up North Ohio.
Circle Jerk. Is that LGBT plus, and does that include women? Circle Jerk. Oh my goodness.
And then somebody's asking us if we went to Rehoboth Beach in August, but no, we did not.
No, we didn't. I heard
LGBTQ.
Yeah, I heard that it's a really good time up there for a certain weekend, And so once we get a nice little camper or something that we can pull, we just, we can head out and do more of this,
Yeah. They still have that club Wall Street in Columbus.
I don't think it was Wall Street, was it? Was it called
a club? I don't know any clubs in Columbus.
Well, we went to a few. Remember? Yeah, we did. Yeah. We went.
Okay.
Remember, because some girls made us give up our bench. Remember, they were mean. Then there was some mean girls up there.
Yeah.
They come off the movie, The Mean Girl.
Mean Girl.
Mean Girl. I wouldn't have thought there was mean lesbians like that. Mean young ones. Whatever happened to respect your older elders and stuff? How often do you two go live? Hey, Funky Monkey, we go live every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern Time. We also have a YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is, ready?
Edie and Judy, Rainbow Grannies.
That's right. So if you have a chance, if you have trouble finding our YouTube channel, if you just go to my profile, you can click on it. Oh my, somebody was writing something not nice in another language. It probably said, I love you, Rainbow Granny.
Yeah, I can't wait to come out. You're my favorite.
Oh, I like it when they give it to me like bang, bang. He said, I like it when they give it to me bang, bang. Yeah, don't be like that. Don't be a hater.
Oh, somebody calling you out, Cooley Chris. They're saying that place with the spot way back.
Way back, huh?
Oh, they're calling you out. Don't you hate that?
People still use what word? I don't know what word. So don't worry about it. If it was not a nice word, we don't use it. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, Sweet Marie said I've been to Rehoboth Beach and loved it. We went
Yeah.
one weekend just for the weekend. It didn't happen to
Right.
be like the
Right.
big
We were
gay
up at Ocean
weekend.
City and took a day trip up to Rehoboth Beach.
Right.
Right there in time for the doggy giveaway day.
Yes, yes, they
Mhm.
were giving away all those doggies that had like one eye
Mhm.
and walk with a
That
limp.
must have been Lesbian weekend.
Yeah, we just didn't know. But we didn't come back with a dog. We
Oh,
almost come
okay.
back with one yesterday.
Slim thing. I'm 56. The way back is me.
Hey, I totally understand that, Slim. Totally
Well,
understand
I
that.
understand some because you wouldn't have known it was way back unless
If you
you
went
were there
there.
way back.
Unless it's a history book, huh? A history book on all the
A
old
history book and all
hangouts.
the old hangouts.
All
Right.
the old gay hangouts.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got history books about the old gang hangouts in San Francisco.
Yeah. You could probably write one on the old gay hangouts here in
I
Pittsburgh.
could.
We'd get a few of our friends together. You could all sit around and
That's
talk
true.
about it.
That's
You know,
true.
that'd probably be nice.
When do we have we have Pride and all this? When do we have Gay History Day?
Gay History Month, huh?
Yeah.
I think that's in the same month as Pride, but maybe we should make a special month for it. Gay history.
Mm-hmm. Well, and then seriously, I think about old people talking about how it was back in the old days, but I'm thinking, no, it's nice to know what our history
So
is.
Neo Chick, you're Jenny. You changed your mind or change your name, and it makes it hard for me. But I'm glad you're all better and don't have the COVID no more.
Yeah. Who would like to have a gay history day to listen to a bunch of old folks say what it was like when?
We actually have it as often as we can,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So I know I was trying to get to something. Okay, I was talking about the wood camping place, right? And how all the ladies were just really, really happy to see that we had signed up.
Right.
So I'm so excited about the fact that, that they were like welcoming us with open arms.
Yeah, that's nice.
Open
naked arms.
Everybody had pictures on, everybody had clothes on in the pictures.
Yeah, well, that would be nice.
Yeah. It was really nice. So I suggest that we look into that and make ourselves a little weekend off it.
I think it would be fun.
And even if we get there and it's more men, I love gay men. They're so much fun, because they don't mind talking a little ornery, along with the fact that you don't get that threatening feeling from them.
Yeah.
You don't worry about them trying to sneak into your cabin and do the do.
I was in this gay male bar one time.
Yeah.
Wall to wall men. Wall to wall men. And I was in one part of the bar and the bathroom was way over across. It was the first time in my life I went through and wove my way through all these wall to wall men all the way to the restroom. Nobody saw me.
Yep. They didn't try to give you a little squeeze or nothing, huh?
Nobody
just
even
getting out your way,
it wasn't
clearing the
on
way.
anybody's radar. Nobody bothered me. It was as safe could be.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you, everybody. We love these cute little hats too. A little different, something fun. Let's see. Hi, I have sat here and watched you both and enjoy your young spirited ladies. Much love to you both. Thank you very much. You got to see something really special today.
This is Regina. Thank you,
Regina. You got Regina Taylor. You got to see something special today. You got to see Judy pollinate. She just pollinated all the plants back there in the air garden, the tomatoes. So in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have tomatoes out the wazoo.
There we go. And
as
if you
long as
missed
they were
it, it will be on our YouTube channel because it got recorded. You can catch it later if you just jumped in now.
That's right. Because you don't want to miss the fact that she pollinated.
Plant daddy.
Yeah, plant daddy. Who are you? I'm the plant daddy. Yeah. How you talking? I'm the plant daddy. Go ahead.
Plant daddy.
Yeah, you are. Ooh, stop that. You're making me blush, plant daddy. Oh boy! Hey, if something happens, which it does sometimes.
Tomatoes with that too. Right?
Wait! I gotta let them know if something happens and YouTube puts us or TikTok puts us in jail. We'll be at the Edie and Judy Rainbow Granny channel on YouTube. That's where you want to fight it. Hey, any of the moderators that are here, thank you for all these gifts. Type that in the bottom there, our YouTube channel, so just in case something happens, because I got a feeling, sometimes I'm a little on the ornery side.
No.
Judy is too, because she was pollinating this morning. And when she was pollinating them tomato plants, I thought we was right on the edge right then. I thought, oh Lord, Judy's pollinating the plants. Look at you, how you blush a little bit. Yeah, you was. I was trying to tell you how to do it too.
Kind of like my dream the other night.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
What was her name?
Oh, I know they were all made up people, but I
Yeah,
had one
but
date after another
here,
after another.
what's her name? Like, what's the name of the different
Like
kinds of
tomato?
tomatoes? Yeah,
Yeah, like tomato and
was
heirloom
yeah, was she
and
heirloom?
and orange tomato.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there we go.
All the tomato plants names. Yeah, you.
Mm,
I think
mm,
when you pollinate like all those plants at once, is that like
mm-hmm.
a
Like an
plant
orgy?
orgy?
I think so.
Oh my God, you're probably gonna have to pay child support.
No, we're just gonna eat those
Oh, we
tomatoes.
just eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. Let's see. Oh my God, the way y'all look at each other. Oh, thank you, Texas Blue. How you doing? Let's see. What's your opinion on Black Lives Matter summer riot Lewin of 2000? My opinion is that we actually managed to try to stay away from any kind of politics or religion while we're on here, but
Mm-hmm.
we respect anything that has to do with people having equal rights and feeling good about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
We are part of the LGBT plus community. So mainly anything we if we do cross the line and talk politics or religion, it
It's
has to do with
LGBTQ
yeah,
community. Yeah,
So
yeah. Kind of like okay, Kamala Harris's husband Doug has a daughter. Okay, Kamala Harris's stepdaughter, and now her name escapes me, but she's a fashion designer and she does a lot of fundraising money to help African American transgender folks because they're a target. They're especially a very direct target of hate.
yeah.
So she
So
raises a lot of money to help them. That's a nice thing to know. Yeah.
you know what? I gotta talk it. I gotta say it. You trying to make me not talk. I'm trying not to talk about it, but
Mm-hmm.
we did make our trip over into Ohio,
Mm-hmm.
and it looked pretty safe over there.
Mm-hmm.
It looked pretty safe.
Mm-hmm.
I would
I
say,
believe the city manager.
yeah, I got a feeling
Mm-hmm.
there's nothing to that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the neighbor or the man that had the camper that we went to see,
Mm-hmm.
he had the cutest
He
dog.
does have the
It come
cutest
running
dog, and
out.
that dog feels
Oh my
like the
God.
world is wonderful. So they must really be safe.
Do you think when I told the man that we really like this dog, could we have him, that his like fear went into his eyes and he thought, oh my God, no, them lesbians didn't come all the way from Pennsylvania over here
Take
to eat my dog. I got it. I had to say it. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I mean, oh, I wonder if in the back of his mind he was like, oh my God, that black one looks like she might be a little bit of them Haitian. Me, I might look a little Haitian to him because you probably don't see too many of us.
Mm-mm.
You know,
Mm-mm. Not that deep in that, not deep in country there. Mm-mm. So
let's see, guys. I'm just joking. I know you're joking, and I'm joking too, and I shouldn't even joke about it because I try
because
so hard.
we do find out really harsh things are happening now when somebody starts spreading lies like
Oh
that.
yeah.
We usually think it's, oh my God.
Yeah, we
they
thought
really
it was
say
funny.
that?
We thought it was funny, but there's a
people
lot
are
of
really
people.
being slammed for
Yes,
it now.
they
For
are.
people who believe it.
And then, you know, it's the same thing with the LGBT plus
Right.
community. When people
Oh,
start
yeah.
telling, next thing you know, it'll be a lie
About
concerning us. Well,
Mhm.
it is. You know, how about
always
that one
is.
about they're giving transgender kids sex changes in the
In the
grade
school,
schools?
in the grade
You know,
school.
I mean,
Right.
come on. If it
Right.
was that easy, we'd all go to school and we'd all get
Oh,
a
yeah.
transgender, you know, reassignment and everything like
Really?
that. You know, I
Really?
mean, come on. Matter of
So
fact,
there are all these horrible lies being told like that, and it hurts people.
if it was that easy to get a transgender surgery, to
Mhm.
you know, everybody go back to school.
That's right.
You know, because the government's going to pay for it. No,
Right.
that's a lie. It's a lie. Because I mean, come on. Any tips for fresh gay relationships? Brush your teeth. Let's see.
My girlfriend is coming to Washington from Oklahoma to see me next month. Ooh, is it the first time you're meeting?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Just keep it clean. Keep it clean. Everything's good. Let's see. I have a cream. Stop it. I'm not going to talk about it. I can't do it. I can't do it. Let's see. The whole government lies. Okay, I know. But we try so hard to just stay off the government stuff.
Right. Well, the other government LGBT stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you know, another lie being told that illegal aliens in jail getting transgender surgery.
Yeah, if it was that easy, everybody that's transgender, yeah, they'd all go to jail so they could get their surgery free. Because I hear that surgery is really expensive. Anybody here know anything about how much it costs for the transgender surgery? I mean,
I mean, people just get top surgery, and it takes forever to save up this money.
Right, right.
So one of the things that I did back in the day, you want to talk about back in the day?
Yeah.
When I was working with a gay political organization looking for candidates to endorse. So when we look for city candidates to endorse, what we try to talk about with city council is to get all city employees health care that would cover transgender surgeries, hormones, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because the point was, if you get the government paying for their employees, then all the other companies will start paying for it.
Yeah, it didn't work, huh?
That didn't then, but some stuff, I don't know. Everybody here, what is covered? Because they kept calling it cosmetic and not medical when it's medical. You know?
Yeah, back then they did call it cosmetic. So I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody say on there how much a surgery is? I mean, it must be like, I can't even imagine. Because my shoulders were $40,000 a piece, and I'm keeping pretty much the same shoulders. Did my shoulders look different?
$63,000 at Brandy Road.
Oh, Brandy, 63.
Insurance is barely covering basic costs anymore.
Oh, wow.
I got a chest reduction.
Yeah.
And so even a chest reduction, they don't cover that. See, that's crazy. That's in Tennessee. Brandy Road says in Tennessee. This would be something.
Well, I think for a woman like me that has large gazumbas, right? I've been told that the only way I can get my insurance to pay for reducing them is to have proof that my back pains and all that stuff, you have to have it all documented. They just won't just take them off because I feel like they're unhappy. They make me unhappy.
So if they can take it, they're saying here in Oregon, if you're diagnosed, then the state will pay. Okay, and insurance coverage. Okay, wait. I pay for my testosterone, and I pay the highest copay on my insurance.
Wow. So, Brandy, what does testosterone cost like a month? And I'm asking that too because I would like to have Wegovy. I'd like to have Wegovy or what's that other one? Ozempic and all that stuff. And my insurance had their nerve to tell me, even though the doctor prescribed it for me, told me that they didn't think I needed it. No, so I can't have it unless I pay. And so they. Oh, okay, that's great.
Right.
23.
Yes,
What's
you're
it?
right.
What?
Judy in her head said, "I love those
big gazumpas."
Don't even think about it. Yeah, you got that right. But I keep it. It's her body. It's her decision. But
stop that! Look, I'm blushing. Wait, I got sweet
I
baby
am
down.
the plant daddy.
Hey, yeah, that's right. And you did just what do you call that? Pollinate. You just finished pollinating all them plants.
That's right.
So Oh my goodness, you guys are too funny.
So how much is testosterone? And what about?
Well, she said she pays only $23 a month for.
Okay, 23.
Yeah,
a month. Okay.
And that's reasonable.
But that's also,
I think.
Okay, and I'm going to have surgery soon. My girls leave a rash under, and I'm
miserable. Me too. They just itch. Look, I don't know. Nobody wants to hear about all that.
Watch out, Judy is in her pollinating era.
And they don't itch. They feel wonderful. I love just having them swing around in the world.
Someone told me Ozempic can be $1,000 a month. Yeah,
that's what they told me. It was $1,000 a month. Is what
I think all three of them. Ozempic, Wegovy, and Majority or something.
I think one of them they said that I could get it for $500 a month. That's still.
I didn't see that anywhere.
Yeah, well,
really? Wow.
Yeah, that's without the insurance, but $500 a month is still a lot. I mean, because it's not like you just do it for a couple months and it's like gone.
Right. How can you two be grandmas? Can I just call myself a saber-toothed tiger?
Wow. You can call yourself anything you want to.
Cooley, it's getting hot in here.
Is it?
And King is saying all those chemicals in the body can't be good.
What chemicals?
Which chemical? But hormones, I'm wondering about hormone shots because I know people who go to Ulane Wellness Foundation. It's a national organization. And so I know that folks go there for a hormone treatment, and I don't know how much that costs, or I don't know if it's like Planned Parenthood and other places, if they pay for it, or or if the people
grants or
going have to
something.
pay, yeah, if they've got grants,
Yeah.
these would be good things to know.
Yeah.
Listen,
I'm just
I'm stacking up a list of people to interview. If I ever settled myself down and invite them to interview them.
let's see. Bioidentical hormones are just replacing things the body already needs. You're right. If that's what you feel. Let's see. You're right. Let's see.
And then here, bioidentical hormones are amazing. Insurance does not cover.
Ah. Yeah.
So yeah, so
So
insurance doesn't cover. That's the whole problem still with the whole transgender treatment and all of this. It's so much of insurance still not covering it as a necessity, the medical thing. So we still got fights to fight. It never ends. We still
That's
got fights
right.
to fight.
That's right. I bet you can fight a lot better if you don't have big gazomas in your way. You know, so be careful when you're out there transitioning. Don't go for the biggest ones they sell. Go for ones that make you just look nice. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Like, you know how like a lot of times you go see the drag queens, right?
Yeah.
And they got like 45 double Z's.
Oh, but that's when it's their costume. I don't know how do a lot of people get that when you're just getting the hormones and transitioning
If you get
too?
like when you go to
I mean, because they're
transition,
entertainers. So,
I understand, but when you're going to transition, because
a lot
like,
of entertainers get Botox in their lips and stuff too.
then they go too big.
But that's what they think they need to do for the
But they
entertainment
go
industry.
too big. They go too big. You know this.
Oh, I do.
You know this. Like a lot of times when we see Botox people, right? You know, it's not necessary. Matter of fact, I think they look like they're so numb they probably can't feel it when they kiss somebody.
That's what I wonder.
If somebody has Botox lips, come give me a kiss so I can tell if
so you can ask them if they can feel your
kisses.
Yeah. Go ahead, I'll tell you if I can feel my kiss.
You don't have Botox in your cheeks.
But I got you to kiss me anyway.
Yeah, I know. I like it.
Justin, hello, Justin. A tasteful cup.
I think so too.
There we go.
I think so too. Hey, everybody over here on YouTube, do me a favor. Minimize the chat and click on the thumbs up and give us a thumbs up there to help send the algorithm out so that YouTube knows that we're here and we're fun and we're queer and, you know. So also do me a favor too. When this gets uploaded, when it gets uploaded, make sure you watch it or make sure you send it to a friend, share it or whatever. This is the YouTube channel so that we can, you know, grow. We're very, I mean, we almost hit, I think it was almost 75,000 followers on our YouTube channel, and which is a lot. And then I think we have 1,800 on our YouTube channel. So I don't know if I just messed that up with TikTok and YouTube. And
but you know, 77,000 followers on TikTok, and I have to move a little bit. My knee got really stiff. I got to walk a little bit. Rachel, good morning to you too. My ice pack just fell off my knee.
Yeah. While you're down there, you want me to get it for you? I'm getting it. Help. Help. I'm getting it. Help.
That was so nice of you. I'll be right back. I'm going to replenish our coffee.
Oh, was Mr. Armstrong trying to come out? Sweet Marie, was he coming out to tell everybody he was gay and he wanted to like meet somebody for the weekend and have himself a good time? Let's see. Buffalo Pride reminder. Next month is breast cancer. I said beast cancer. Next month is breast cancer month. So those ladies get checked. Save the tatas. Now this is true. You know, breast cancer month. What is it? About 20 years ago, I think it was, my sister was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she was only the age of 37 years old. So I mean that was extremely young. She just noticed something and she went and had it checked, and it turned out. So then she calls me and she says, Edie, she says, you better go get this checked because it's the kind that runs in families. And I was just like, I'm okay, but if she says it, I guess I will. So I went and I got it checked, and they thought they saw something, but it turned out they didn't. But at the same time, they did discover that I had cervical cancer. So my sister had breast cancer, I had cervical cancer, all at the same time. So when you go next month for your breast cancer awareness to make sure, get your tatas checked and all that kind of stuff, this is a good time to get everything checked out because I mean, I would have never, ever guessed. Never. I mean, I'd only missed 1 year of my regular check or whatever, and there it was. But anyway, it was little surgery, took care of it. I'm fine. I'm here 10, 20 years later. I'm singing the praises and having a good time. I got myself my very own pollinator. I got the plant doctor right here with me. She can't hear nothing I say. Hey, Sally Sunshine, thank you very much for joining us. I want to thank everybody that's over here on our YouTube and everybody that's on our TikTok. Thank you, Judy, for the coffee. I just saw some name pop in there that it just popped for a second.
Take my Tylenol.
So, oh wow, Judy even needs Tylenol. Her knees hurting. Yeah, Plant Daddy needs a little Tylenol. It's kind of sad, huh? A little bit of but yesterday we didn't walk a lot, but we went to a little park, and then we went to some steps. We kept doing on the, what do they call that thing? Oh, the campers. We went to look at all these campers yesterday to see what we would like to have that we can't have. And so we walked a bunch of steps. I'm glad you got your coffee, and Sally Sunshine or Salty Sadness. Got my coffee and enjoying the live. Thank you very much. Rain in the forecast. No way. No way. Let's see. Love your hat. Thank you very much. You just subscribe. Thank you, Sally. Sally, make sure you share that with anybody else that you can think of or whatever. Help us grow. Because with YouTube, what it says is if we get 40,000 or 44,000 watch hours, they'll start running like commercials on our thing and on YouTube. It doesn't cost you any money to subscribe, but they start running commercials, and in that way, we get a little chunk of money. And God knows, we're all trying to figure out a way to subsidize our income.
Yeah. Boy, that was tough. I don't know what happened. I got older in the last few days.
It's okay.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you so much for the gifts, everybody. And anybody that's not following right
They
now,
must have been pollinating all those.
65 people are here right now. I want to see at least 10, and I'll call you out. If you run up there right now and you follow right now, oh, she's giving me kisses. And
so can I pollinate only once a week? Because I think that's hard on me.
Let's see. Oh, shit. The sun just came out. The sun will come out tomorrow. Let's see. Okay. There we go.
Every morning I wake up and see my honey.
She just followed. Puka Laws just followed. Let's see. I'm trying to find all these. Lauren, you just followed. Thank you very much. Jen, you just followed. Sherry, you just followed. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see. Charisse, you just followed. Ruby Jane, you just followed.
What was that comment? Somebody wrote a comment. They've got to go back and see. I've got TikTok here too.
Let's see. I would love to have one of those shirts with you on them. I know you would.
She will be pollinating all the flowers everywhere you go. That's right. Got my
oh my God!
ready to roll.
Can you guys adopt me, Lauren? You come on over, help me do a little work around the house here, and we'll see. That's the only way. I used to I would just say, yeah, sure, we'll adopt you. No problem. But you know what? Now I can't be that easy. I said it, and we still got yard work out there needs done.
Mm-hmm.
I ran the dishwasher this morning. We got the dishwasher running.
I mean, here's the deal.
Later on,
here's the deal. If somebody comes here and cut back all of our bramble bushes,
yeah,
the next July we'll have a nice new
thing
new
of pie
crop
and
of really good, you know. And yeah, I'll make
she's
pies
gonna
and make
make pie, and we'll have
tarts and
ice
juice
cream with brambleberry bushes on top of,
with
or bushes. We don't eat bushes.
brambleberries on
You
top
don't eat no bushes, do we?
and
We just eat berries, not bushes. My goodness, anybody eats bushes, that would be like they got.
what color is this now? What color?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you, if you eat a bush, them bushes got jaggers
They
on
do.
them.
They got thorns on them.
Hey, Andrew, thank you very much for following. And no on the graves, thank you very much for following. You guys are, you know what? That's what I'm talking about. So that we can get a little more growth
Well,
going.
if anybody who lives nearby here, you really could come, and we'll have iced tea ready for you, and you can cut back out the bushes for us, and you'll get brambleberry pie next
The
July.
bushes outside scare me. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Where you making money with Wesley? Where's Wesley at? Ain't he here? Oh, you working with him? Because he did have to start working on
On the
Sundays.
weekends, yeah.
Hey, can you grab one of those boxes or something like that, and we'll just talk about it a little bit?
Okay.
Is that too hard for you to reach it?
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
What have we got here today?
Well, I'm gonna tell you guys. Because you got excuse
Oh,
me.
Missy's in San Antonio would love to working outside and berry pie if only they were close.
I want you guys to realize that we also we've fallen victim to the TikTok shop. We got stuff. You know what? We subscribed for all the free things. That's what we did. We subscribed for all the free things, not all of them, but some of them, that the people from TikTok are sending out to like people like us.
Hold
right?
on for a second. Hold that thought. So always, McGrace, just subscribe. Glorious rising, Granny.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So in the meantime, they sent us all kind of cool stuff, right? So we're going to do some videos showing this stuff and everything. But like one thing here, this is shameless snacks. Shameless snacks. Now, let's see, sugar per bag.
Only 3 grams.
Only
That's
3
not
grams. And then 90 or less calories per bag.
No,
real fruit. Anyway,
no
I'm not
animal product.
no
So it's
animal
vegan.
product. Yeah. So I'm not here to sell it right now. But we are going to start running some of them little videos, And so I want you to make sure that you watch them. Make sure you click like on them, because I know you've seen these things, like where they sell the sweatshirts and the sweatpants. Well, we wanted them so we could sample them and like let people know if they're good quality junk and stuff like that. But they told me that we had to get, 75,000 followers, right? They told me we had to do more with our little video things in order to basically earn the right to get those cute little t-shirts and sweatshirts and all that stuff. So anyway, we got a whole bunch of stuff over here, goodies that the TikTok shops have sent us so that we can like show it off.
This one.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing too, because that's going to subsidize my income.
Yeah. So if you see TikTok shop when you're browsing through TikTok, see if you see Edie or Edie me on there. And if you like with the product, go ahead and buy it from that, because then Edie gets her commission for her.
Definitely. Because the stuff we're going to be trying to sell or whatnot is not really expensive stuff. But even if you don't buy it, I of course I want you to
Edie
buy it.
only clicks on things that she's interested in.
But even if you do
she's not
buy
just going
it,
tick.
no. But even if you don't buy it, make sure you hit that heart on there.
Okay.
So that at least shows that video was watched and that you enjoyed the video. You might not want to buy the lip gloss, but it's because me and Judy,
I'm kind of excited about the lip gloss because I've always been a chapstick lesbian.
Yeah.
And that lip gloss is supposed to like help with the chapstick.
Well, maybe in a little while we'll see how to come on. See, because there's somehow we can do like a live. And like while we're doing it, and like we can put it on each other and stuff, but it promotes it too.
And look into my eyes.
Thank you.
What is that?
It's a box with something coming out of it. Thank you. Let's see. I love the energy. It's given safest people in the room. You know what? That's what we try to do too, is provide like a safe space for the LGBT place people to come here, have a little coffee, chit chat, listen to me go on about whatever. But you can also like type here in the screen on both the YouTube
Mm-hmm.
and the TikTok. Type on the screen something you want to talk about, and we'll talk about it. The only thing we don't talk about is politics and religion, but we will talk about politics if it has to do with the LGBT plus community,
Right.
because you know.
If that matters, that
Oh
affects
my
us directly. Yeah.
God!
What?
Wonder if there's a big lesbian community in Springfield, Ohio.
Because they got lots of. We're starting again.
Okay, I
We're
just
starting
joking. I
again.
joking.
We're
I joking.
starting
I don't
again.
want to say nothing about it. Let's see.
My 3-year-old granddaughter wants the rainbow cowboy hat for her fourth birthday. Yeah, so we've
Oh,
got these at Five and Below
yeah, Five and
on
Below.
the Pride clearance rack.
Yep. Check out all the Five and Belows. See if you can find, because we were really surprised. We were up in
Yeah.
Michigan when we bought these on our way to a gay function.
Let's all go to Woody's and have a Friendsgiving.
That's right. The wood camping.
Yeah.
We are going to be going over to the wood campsite, camp out and have ourselves a good time. Let's
We
see.
have Pride next month in Atlanta, and I need one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard to find this time of year. Yeah, well, except places like Target normally has them out front, but some other stores have it way in the back, and
Well,
you
you
can
know
find
what? No,
old
Target
Pride
moved in
stuff.
the back because people
Oh,
complained.
okay. Well, it
So,
depends what area, right?
but
Every
but
Target.
but I would say that some place that doesn't have a very good LGBT plus community
Right,
is a good place to go look for the sales.
right.
Yeah. Plus, I'm sure they offer them online. You just type
Yeah,
in their cowboy hat,
yeah.
gate, rainbow cowboy hat.
So here, Believe said that came out 2 years ago. I was married to a man for 15 years who was abusive. I'm with a woman now.
Believe, I'm
Hey,
so happy for you that you finally got a chance to live the life that you are entitled to live. A
that's
happy one.
right. That's right.
Yep. Congratulations, because I know how hard it is. I was married to a man for 20 years, and I lived, a life when it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was
Hmm.
bad, but it wasn't that bad because I had two really nice kids and stuff, with him.
Hmm.
But I was very unhappy. I mean, the deep down inside me was unhappy, and I just wasn't happy. So I'm glad you're happy.
Yeah, and Dragon saying young women not knowing the laws of the past that required male signature for women to open a bank
Oh
account.
yeah, and it wasn't that long ago. It was
1970s.
in the 70s. You couldn't even get a credit card as a woman
Hmm.
unless you had a husband or somebody to sign for you to give it
Hmm.
to you.
Hmm.
I remember, and I didn't even realize that because we're kind of, we were at the tail end of that,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But I do remember like going to get a car and it being like
Hmm.
I couldn't go get my car through the regular Ford
Hmm.
dealer. I had to buy my car
Yeah.
through one of those a loan company
Uh
where
huh.
you paid like a whole bunch of extra interest, because the Ford company wouldn't. And I had a nice
Yeah.
job. I had a
Yeah.
nice job. I didn't have any
Yeah.
credit yet. I was just young.
Young women today think that is false.
No, it's true, and
Yeah,
so
I mean, I'm even thinking way the 1980s because when I was with my first partner, lesbian partner, and she said, "You want a credit card in your name?" Because she got one in her name because she had previously been married to a man and then they were divorced and she still had her card. So she was able to put my name on her card and then I was able to apply for a different card, credit card.
right,
And it's like, didn't matter what our income was, didn't matter. We had a job.
right, right.
And that's so
That's
recent.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. So that's why I mean, without trying to talk politics, that's
Yeah.
why it's real hard that we defend our rights
Mm-hmm.
as they are because I mean, anytime they would think it's okay for you to not get a credit card because
Right.
you don't have enough brains
Right.
to be able to get a credit
Mm-hmm.
card. You're
Mm-hmm.
not. I mean, you work every day of your life
Mm-hmm.
and you provide a very nice home for both of us,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even though I provide too, but not as much as she's providing right now. So I mean, you have enough brain to be able to get yourself a credit card or buy yourself
Mm-hmm.
a car or whatever, and things were not like that.
Right.
I mean,
Right. Here we have hi ladies from Jackie in Ireland. Hey, Ireland's in the house.
Was that higher up? Oh, okay.
Yeah, right there.
Hi, Jackie. How you doing? Nice to see you.
And then we've got growing up in the South, we gotta fix something here. Okay, growing up in the South, we'd read old law books. It was illegal for women to drive in Louisiana.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
Texas in the house.
Oh, it looks like somebody need to go because they ready to come out and we don't want to hear it today.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're struggling. And
Yeah,
we feel for everyone struggling.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Like.
Oh, we've been there. Been there,
Was
been
married
struggling. Go ahead.
Was married to a man for 20 years. Living my truth now, but very hard to meet a woman.
Oh, yeah, you'll meet one. You'll meet one. You just gotta get. They don't unless you want one that delivers pizza. You gotta leave the house. And I have told this so many times. I guess I slacked off for a little while, but I'll tell it now.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of the best ways to meet someone, man, woman, whatever, friend or lover or whatever you're looking for, I think meetup.com is a really good way. Because if you join meetup.com, there's all these activities and they might be like, say you like to play volleyball. There's an actual volleyball group on there. And even if it's a straight volleyball group, you can guarantee
there's going to be other gay people there or people there who know gay people. They've got gay siblings. They've got gay friends. They've got gay neighbors. And then you're doing an activity you enjoy doing with with others. You're doing an activity you enjoy. And you're meeting other folks who enjoy the same activity, and then relationships can come.
That's right. Having an activity, making friends.
Because Edie and I met because we both liked going to the Women's Music Festival.
Right.
And so we happened to hit the same one year.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next year we hit the same one again. And so now we were a little familiar with each other and we started dating after that.
Right, right. So if you get out and you start going to different kinds, and so that meetup, they got kayaking groups. They've got people that go to see plays. They've got people that
they've got knitting groups in the library.
Yeah, knitting groups in the library. I mean, they got a little bit of everything. Yeah. So if you just
flag football,
and if they didn't want you to become part of their group, they wouldn't advertise it on Meetup because it costs them. Meetups cost that. Did you know? No, if you have a Meetup group, it's not like you can just sign up. Like it doesn't cost you to join.
But
if I want, the host. Huh. You have to actually pay for that. So if they didn't want to have new friends and get involved in everything, they wouldn't bother paying to have that. Right. So this gives you a real good chance. Follow your passion, I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Like whatever, because there's bicycle riding groups. I mean, there's a lot of them, maybe because the reason I like physical stuff. My legs just hurt right now. But that's why I know a lot of the physical ones because I actually belong. I've joined it, the bicycle one and the kayaking one, and
And I'm a playwright, and I go to lots of theater, and so I see at theater, you see a lot of meetup groups meeting to go to see this play and that play. So that's the thing. There's all kind of things. There's the arts, there's the outdoors, there's the sports, there's the knitting circle and all kinds of stuff.
So it just gives you a chance.
People want to go to movies and then talk about the movie afterwards, or dinner and a movie with folks.
Well, go ahead. One thing I do belong to though is I belong to the senior LGBT plus community group. Yeah. And they meet every Wednesday and Thursday evening. And so Wednesday daytime.
Morning, Thursday. Yeah.
And so it's so nice because these are other gay people that are seniors, my age, that are there to meet each other and have coffee together, and we've been doing lunch together, and just it's just nice, you get a chance to talk to people that have similar interest.
Now there's something else I was going to say, and then I can't remember what it was.
It's okay. So then we get together, and they have groups where they go to, this week they're all going to the Heinz History Museum. So there's a bunch of gay people all going to the Heinz. They're not dating, but you can guarantee that if I'm there,
are looking for people to
date. And so they might have a friend or a cousin or something like that might be looking for somebody too. And once they fill you out and see that you're semi-normal, you get up there acting like a nut, they ain't going to introduce you. But you walk in there and act like you got something, going for you. Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, there are all these dating apps for people looking for relationships. There are dating apps, and we don't know about the dating apps, but I'd have to say, even when I found myself single again and I started looking, I went to, it wasn't a dating app then, but it was Cupid.
I think that's a dating app.
Okay, the
Okay,
dating
Cupid.
app. Well, I
don't even know if they still have it.
Yeah, I don't know. But, and I wasn't finding, and I made some new friends that way, but I didn't find anybody to I really wanted a relationship with. And it was more of not looking for it, but just looking to do things that I was interested in and trying new stuff that I was interested in and meeting. Oh, and I know what I was going to say. So even with these meetup groups, people who are in a relationship, sometimes they're in a relationship with someone who doesn't like doing some of these other activities. And so then you find meetup groups that you make new friends who do like doing these activities.
And it's not about dating. It's just about making friends,
Right.
So getting out and having a good time.
And that ends up being a good thing too.
Right.
Oh, my favorite granny sending hugs this beautiful Sunday.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody, for the gifts.
Yeah, we're supposed to give each other kisses whenever anybody sends gifts.
When we get gifts, we
and I'm having a great fun doing it with the challenge of these hats on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. And you know what? Thanks for sharing it and everything. Look at there. We had cowboy hats on and mustaches. I try not to
get a mustache. It is on TikTok that we're looking at this stuff.
Yeah.
I'll try to put it up here on my phone next time I see it happen. If it happens.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Fast enough.
Yeah. If you'd send one, then she can hold her phone up so that everybody on YouTube will be able. Yeah, looky there.
See, that's what they're doing.
That's what they see. See how they see me with a cowboy hat and they see all these hearts and stuff. Yeah, see that way everybody on YouTube sees what. Looking there, we'll get flowers. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. You know what? That hat was awful hot anyway. I was burning up with it. Now that we put the air conditioner on. Okay, I met my second husband on a dating app. Skeptical. I believed him and he was everything he said. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, see,
that's a nice, happy story.
Honestly, I'm gonna tell you, when I first was young and I started messing around with the young, and I started messing around with the internet, I didn't even realize that there is people out there that will lie. I didn't. I thought if somebody told you that they were a bank executive and they drove a BMW, they really did. Why would they lie? Because I don't care, But it turns out some of them lie.
I know. So I met a couple who, they met because they were both involved in those reenactment things like medieval time. Wow.
I've never seen that before. Go ahead.
It was like a glass of lemonade or something.
Go ahead.
Anyway, they were into that reenactment of medieval time, and it was all online. And so they each were in character online, where their characters met and fell in love and got married, and eventually they met each other and really discovered what they really loved each other too and got married. And so that's a real happy story.
Well, Missy says here, I never ask when dating if they're married. She asked, how long have you been married? And in that way, it's kind of like that little code there, like, I'm going to catch you in it. So that you can say, well, I've been married for 16 years, but we're we just ain't getting along. And I'm going to tell you too, they will lie. Like them ones that say we're in the process of getting a divorce. If you're in the process of getting a divorce, don't call until after you get that divorce. Right. Because they'll lie the process.
And in reality, even if somebody is in the process of getting a divorce, they're not in a position to be giving love to a new person yet.
No, make them finish it out.
Their emotions are tied up somewhere else.
Tell them keep your number.
Keep
your number, and when they get that divorce and it's all finished, then call you after they get their therapy and figure out why, everything's like it is. Let's see. I'm thinking I'm going to loan money or buy them. Oh, I've seen that too. Yeah. I've seen that too, where a lot of people get on there and be asking for money. Let's see.
Who would win in an arm wrestling match, a gorilla or an orangutan?
I think a gorilla.
Is your grandbaby still in town?
Nope, she's gone. She's gone. That's why we're sitting here talking to you guys.
So she was an early riser too. So we were all up early playing.
Let's see.
You two make a beautiful couple. When you two are together, all I can do is smile.
Oh, thank you. Howdy, ma'am. I'm a plant daddy. Oh, that's the plant daddy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anybody that missed it, you missed it because Judy pollinated the plants this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so Missy, we made it on your FYP. Thank you very much. Let's see, you two, thank you very much. Plant Daddy was really
going.
giving it to us today. I know she was. You know, that's one thing about Judy. If she does it, she gives it her all. You know?
Somebody here said, okay, my 5 grands arrived Saturday, moving here to Florida from Colorado.
Oh, that's going to be a good time.
Oh, yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
So they moving. They're like moving. They're like not just visiting.
So Judy has an appointment today for a massage.
Yes, I do.
She's going to get their, her kinks rubbed out of her back, and
Edie
I'm
can't
not
wait
going.
because she's waiting for me to see what all I can do once I get all those kinks.
While she's out getting a massage, now this is how we work it. It's how
Yeah.
we're going to work it today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem with her getting a massage because I really don't want one. And I had my shoulder replaced, and I'm scared of somebody just jerking on me.
Uh-huh.
I don't want nobody touching unless they touch them real soft. So, yeah, I'm serious. I mean, I'm so afraid of hurting my shoulders. So anyway, while she's out there getting a massage, because we're a partnership and a team here that runs it all good,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to empty out the refrigerator where we had all our company last week.
Mm-hmm.
We're beyond lovers, honey. Bam.
Somebody did ask also if we're married. He's like, yes, we are.
We're married. Yeah.
3 years come November.
But yeah, I'm going to clean the refrigerator out.
Mm-hmm.
While she gets a massage, I'm cleaning the refrigerator out and get rid of all that extra food that we got left over from when we had company.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is, though, we do have like a big bag of grapes.
Well, if they're good, if
Yeah.
they're still good, we'll keep them. They're nice to snack on.
Yeah, see, I just saw those when I was looking there.
Yeah. No, if you find something good like
Thank you,
that.
Maury, for being a new follower.
Yeah, because this afternoon will be hot. We can sit outside at the table and.
Have you ever had them? Somebody was just talking about this at the senior gay thing.
Yeah.
About how they freeze their grapes.
Yeah.
And how good they are like that. Have you ever eaten frozen grapes?
Mm-mm.
Maybe I'll freeze some just so they also said you can put them in your drink like ice. They use them
like
for ice cubes, and how good they are. Has anybody else ever had frozen grapes? And like when you eat the frozen grapes, they're like really, really good.
I've done other things. Yeah, frozen grapes are delicious.
That's what they said. They went on and on about. Yes, I heard it. Looky, everybody's saying they're yummy, they're delicious, they're great. We've got to try that because I can't believe I never tried it. My daughter did buy some kind of frozen grape that was rolled in a real sour, like Sour Patch Kid the other day. Woo. Oh my God. My eyes still water when I think about how sour they were. I love y'all name. Thank you very much, Sir Leo. Thank you, everybody, too. Let me give you some love. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. They are good. The grandkids will love them. Yep. Well, we don't have any grandkids here. The only baby we had that was visiting, she left, and she's back in London.
Something else that's fun to do with little kids with ice cube. If you're going to do an ice cube tray with them and let them put like a blueberry or these kind of little berries in each pocket in the tray, and then make ice cubes out of them. They just think that's the coolest thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I probably think it's cool too if you want to. Let's see. We got to come visit with all 3 kids. Yeah, that'd be great. Honestly, I hate to say it, but I would just tear that baby up. That little chubby baby. Oh, his little cheeks. He is just a sweetie, and every time you see me, just smile. There ain't no way that baby smiles that much. She just throws the camera down when he's having one of them fits, because I know he's got to have a meltdown. Any baby that cute got to have a meltdown.
So here, I want to say this. I want to read this. This is my brother and his husband have been married for over 20 years. They are soulmates like you two.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's see. New follower, Nobody Arkansas. Hey, anybody here right now, make sure you're following. Like, okay, I'll give you your shout out right now. Give me your follow, and I'll give you your shout out, and then that way.
Yep. And I want to thank for all the gifts coming in. I want to thank you for that.
Saint and Mommy. Let's see. Boogie Rollin. Tanya.
I think that was
Shay.
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah,
following.
you're reading.
I'm reading everybody's name. I'm reading them if I can
Thank
see
you
them
for
here.
the gift.
Thank you. Yes, definitely. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the new followers and all the helping us grow. Ohio follower, Columbus, not Springfield. Hey, you know what? We were in
Yeah.
Ohio yesterday, and we were over there looking at that trailer, and it was near Lancaster, near Columbus, near Lancaster, and we were just talking about how country. I mean, I'm originally from Ohio, but boy, we never been anywhere like that.
Yeah, so here's someone saying, hi, it's my first time. How long have you two been together? So we met like 10, 11 years ago. We got married close to 3 years ago. We're coming up to our third anniversary come November.
And we come on here every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time, and we have coffee with the Rainbow Grannies. We are, I know if you can't tell, we're part of the LGBT plus community.
Right.
So we're just here having fun. We have coffee. We share
We're
what's
here
going
for,
on.
to talk about what's going on in our life, to hear what's going on in your life, to answer questions that you may have. You might have questions about us, or you may have questions about the community that you'd like to learn, or you may have questions about, you're going to be going on your first date and you want to share.
This is a good time for somebody to come out too if they want to.
That's true.
Because we allow you to come out. We don't allow you to come out with no hate.
And especially if you come out, you're here not just with us supporting you, but everybody here on TikTok and YouTube.
It's fun. I mean, I think what happens when people come out on here with us, it's almost like when you just first get to say it to your friend and you said it and that felt good. So then the next thing you know, you're going to say it to another friend. And then next thing you say grandma, and then you tell your mom, and it's just like one right after another. And it just gets easier each time you say it.
And coming out, we just do it all the time.
Thank you very much. Well, we do. I mean, here we are. We're just as gay as can be. But yesterday we came out. Remember when we went to buy our trailer?
Yeah.
That guy had no idea who I was when we got there. We rolled up there, and when we got there, it was evident. And when I asked him to allow Judy and I to have a private moment in the camper.
So we could talk about it.
So we could talk about it. He shut the door. I was nervous when he shut the door. And then it was real funny, though. When we got ready to get out,
open the door.
Judy couldn't figure out how to get the door open.
How do we get out of here?
She started panicking. She's like, I can't get the door open. I can't. I mean, that little raggedy camper, we could have tore the side off of it if we had to. By the time I ripped that table out of there and beat the door and the windows out of it. But no, that's what it almost felt like. You felt like we were locked in there.
I know.
Like trapped. Because he shut the door
and
it went
just
click,
like a normal little handle on a screen door.
Well, you know how trailer doors are. You got to slide that thing out the way. Yeah, evidently Judy had never been in one before. And she was like, we can get out.
Now, I heard the conversation we had, too, about the trailer, because I'm just leaning on Edie about everything. I mean, Edie's one who really wants the trailer, been researching it and everything. And I say, I'm so glad you got this. I'm concentrating on other stuff. You concentrate on this. And so I want to read this. Somebody says, my partner been together for almost 1 year. I've lost my parents and friends. How do you deal with it?
It's hard.
It's hard. Go ahead,
finish.
So,
yeah, I know how you.
Yeah. And so I'm just looking at everything he's doing and showing us about it. And to me, this just looks so hard. It just looks so hard. I'm thinking, oh my God, we're going to be getting this trailer and we got to get down on the ground to get the feet to drop. And we got to lift this thing, the whole trailer thing to be able to hook it on the car. And I'm thinking, it's going to be such hard work. And then I asked, how do you convert the table into the bed? And it was this hard work having to move every single cushion and find some place to put them where they wouldn't get dirty. And I'm thinking, oh, in the back of my mind, this is just hard work. But I know Edie wants the trailer, and so, okay, we'll get the trailer. And so all this stuff is in the back of my mind. I would, it wasn't even in the front of my mind saying, we can't do this. It's all in the back. But then Edie and I had a conversation about it, because Edie's like, I don't want this trailer. It's just hard work. Everything's so hard. It's all beat up. It's got rust on it.
The whole thing, I'm sitting there thinking, oh my God, Judy is falling in love with this trailer, and I have got to put the brakes on this because I don't want this trailer. I understand that, I had looked at pictures, I'd shared pictures with friends and family, and, I'd even told everybody on Facebook. And, when you tell everybody on Facebook that you're going to get something, it's so official, But when I looked at it and I looked really deep and I saw rust and weak spots and all this, I'm like, I don't want this thing. I don't want it sitting in my driveway. You know, I can't pull that home. What if a wheel falls off? You know, I mean, I need something that I know is going to be okay. And if it is something small that, you know, I mean, something that we can handle, you know, I just, but.
I mean, just looking at the legs, you got to drop down. You got to get down on the ground and crank the leg down. And I'm thinking,
I mean, that one was so old that, you know, and I do understand what he was saying too about a power drill and being able to go, you know, but no, we'll be all right. There are some that are automatic.
And I just knew that you were so in love with the idea of getting this trailer and we're going to get it. We're going to be able to drive it home. And so I was like,
yes, get an automatic one. I understand. And we're just going to take our time and look and see what we find, and we'll find something. You know,
and did anybody have a camp trailer that just pops open with a button? And is that any good?
Pop open?
Where the tent just pops up?
Oh.
Without having to because when I was a little kid, you had to manually open the tent. It was like putting up a tent.
She's talking about one of those
camp trailer.
Yeah.
Trailer tent. Yeah. And I'm not thinking of it instead of what. I'm just looking at options open.
Yvette, yes. Frankie Beverly passed away this week. And I love me some Frankie Beverly music. You make me happy. Yeah. Anyway, yes, Nick, a pop-up. Roxy, thank you very much for being the latest follower. I just love you, love you, love you. I appreciate everybody. Let's see. Good morning, gorgeous grannies. They must be talking to us. Thank you very much for all the love and all the gifts. Let's see. Michael Goodwin, you the newest follower too.
And teardrop campers are popular.
Yeah, I was looking at a tab. I was looking at up this morning, a tab. But we also saw it's called a micro Winnebago. And that is really nice.
I want to say Puerto Rico's in the house.
Hey, Puerto Rico, how you doing? Let's see.
I've been with my husband for 21 years.
Congratulations. Now. Yes,
So
Mini Winnie. That's exactly what they call it. Have you been in one? How many feet in the micro? I couldn't tell you, but it's got plenty of room. There. I mean, after what we were in yesterday, that one we were in yesterday was so small. And I was looking for something really small. But it was so small that you couldn't fit me, Judy, and the guy that was selling it all in there at once.
We couldn't even squeeze into the table.
No. She and Judy is the thinner one of us. She had to wiggle just to get into the space right by the table. It was just.
Somebody here is Ado-Z. I love your hat. Hey, Ado-Z.
Hey, thank you very much for joining us on our YouTube channel. Make sure that you're subscribing. Make sure you minimize the chat and give a thumbs up over here to help with the algorithm.
And Brianna,
wait, I think I'm having an algorithm. Oh, that's not an algorithm, huh?
If we get kicked off TikTok, come find us at Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies on YouTube.
Yes. Does anybody have an algorithm with me? Hey, Sharon.
And so somebody asked where we're going to go with our Winnie.
Well, one place we're going to go is to the Wood. Yeah, we're going to the Wood campsite. And that's the LGBT plus campsite that's located near the Poconos.
You ladies have teacher personality.
Teacher personality.
Edie,
hey.
Did you do your homework last night?
No, I didn't, Miss.
Do you have to stay after class?
Yes, I do. Oh my God. I don't think you're allowed to spank kids now in school. You know, I don't think you're allowed to spank kids in school now.
No.
Wait, there's an LGBT. Yes, there is,
there
Blue Fox. There's several of them.
Bunches of them. So you found one. I know that there's one here, and there used to be Camp David in Pennsylvania.
Do you think it would be nice if? No, I was just thinking if we were going to do one, and we told everybody when we were going to be there, so that we could all be there together.
Yeah,
but no, because I got a feeling this might just be fun. You know, just fun without everybody.
There were a bunch in PA and one in Southern New York.
Right.
Yeah. There's one here in Michigan.
Ah. Yeah, see, there's lots of within the tri-state area. Look, we're gonna be
Yeah.
able to just roll.
Yeah, because I know
Roll.
there's one in West Virginia.
Keep me rolling. My husband and I go to Jones Pond. I don't
Now,
know
the
where
thing
that's
is,
at.
Okay, always, my grace. Oh, please click like. Yeah, thank you. Please click the thumbs up on YouTube to keep help putting that what out.
Algorithm.
Yeah. Yeah. So the thing is, there are a whole lot of.
You're making me do that snort thing. I never was a snorter when I laughed before. Maybe that's
And
something
then
to
you
come.
pass, and you're almost 65.
Yeah, all of a sudden I start
coming
snorting. Oh my. Good morning, beautiful queens. Thank you, honey.
I know of a whole lot of queer campsites that are predominantly men. I don't know of queer campsites that might be predominantly women
I don't know
or
any.
evenly mixed.
Right. I don't think any of them are evenly mixed.
No, it seems like the women have the music festivals.
But
and
I
the
do
guys
think
have
it
the
was really nice
campgrounds.
how so many women reached out to me to welcome us to come and have fun at the wood campsite.
Oh, here we go. Those Sweetie Marie said, I have a nice fire pit in my backyard. I could start a little group.
You sure could.
My
Is that clothing optional?
A little Italian.
Sweet Marie, are you going to have clothing optional? Because I heard that's what they have there at the wood one. Mm-hmm. Remember, if something happens and I go to TikTok jail, we'll see you over on YouTube. Edie and Judy, Rainbow Grannies.
Yeah, clothing optional.
That's what I'm talking about. That's where you ought to go live.
Spicy also has clothing optional.
All right.
And you see, everybody, all of us are being invited to these folks' backyard with the fire pit for camping.
I think we'll wear our hats though. You know, just in case. That way, in case we get like lost, you'll be able to look up and at least see my hat.
That's right.
You know, because sometimes you can't find me when we're in a crowd.
No phones, no cameras, no secret little cameras.
Well, you know what? When I went on their stuff, I didn't see anything that looked like people getting pictures taken. That I think it's a respectful moment.
I would hope so.
Let's see, and the T represents. Let's see, y'all made me happy. You know what? And that's what we do. We come on here Saturday, Sunday morning. Can you see your wedding? But you sure can. Go look at our YouTube or our TikTok videos. We got a TikTok video with all our wedding photos on there. Let's see. Good morning from Washington State.
Washington State in the house.
Spiritually enlightened. So cute. Happy Sunday, y'all. Galaxy Wander.
Oh, so look, wasn't there someone way
we had
back?
It on small.
Oh, no wonder it's so hard to read.
Yeah, looky there.
Wasn't there someone way back when who got in a relationship with somebody? It wasn't just they came out, they got married or something, and their family and friends turned their backs on them.
Oh, I'm sure there
and
always
how do you
is.
deal with that? And I mean, if I had any family or friends who turned their backs on me, I don't even know about it.
Yeah.
So probably everybody I'm close to just always stay close. Edie, I know, that dealt with some stuff with some friends or some family members, and she just like lets them go.
Yep.
It's nothing you can really do, except I always say keep the doors and windows open because people will circle around back.
Well, and we have seen that. We have seen people circle around back and want to be my friends and my relatives and all that stuff now.
Right. Times change, community change, society changes, and people start realizing, oh, okay.
And next thing you know, two gay guys live next door, and they realize that, wow, they're just two really nice guys that are just like them. It's just like, it's just that they're so narrow-minded in the beginning that they don't even realize that people are people.
Yeah.
We all want love. We just love a little different.
Yeah, and somebody here saying it takes time for people to process, and it does.
Do me a favor and tap that screen. Let's bring that up to 50,000 likes. We're real close. We're only 47. So if you tap your screen, it brings it up. Tap it enough that the confetti shoots out of it. That's really cool when that happens.
Yeah. Sometimes, parents or grandparents might turn their backs on you because they're trying to control you to be back the way they think you should be.
So,
But
like Nick says, it takes time for people to process, and this is true. I mean, we would like for them to all be able, for us to be able to look at somebody and say, "Hey, I decided, or whatever, I'm gay," and for them to say, "Oh, congratulations! I'm glad you know yourself." But you know what? A lot of
and
times
others
it
say,
does.
we've been waiting for you to come out. We just didn't want to push you.
Right. A lot of times it
Mhm.
just takes a while, you know, and
Yeah. So, do you believe in second chances? And so, what do you mean second chances with family and friends who turn their back on you? You're talking about second chances, someone you've been with, and something happens. Second chance in that and giving that person a second chance in your romance. I'm not sure.
so Blue Fox says,
Yeah.
"Yeah, I've been out for 10 years and recently had to cut my family off because they are homophobic."
Right.
Well, you know what? And you don't deserve to have to walk around and be hurt.
Right.
You know, you deserve to be happy. They're happy. Just because they married
Yeah.
somebody that makes them unhappy or makes them happy or
Right.
whatever. How many
Yeah.
times have you seen a straight couple get ready to get married, and in your heart you thought, "Oh my goodness, they shouldn't marry them because that person's not a nice person." Well, but you stay up out of their business. You let them do what they do. So that's what they need to do with you and us and everybody else. Just
Mhm.
stay up out your business.
We're getting a lot of comments here. So somebody said, my mom took a minute to come around. Now I love my wife as much as I do. And then somebody else here is saying half my family cut me off. And then they had a gay son and accepted him, but still won't come around.
Yeah, isn't that
Yeah.
amazing too? I almost feel like God throws a gay son on you when you do all that hate. I mean, for anybody that's
Yeah.
hanging out in the background just listening, you do all that hate and everything. Next thing you know, gay son, gay daughter, it's all happening. It's there.
Yeah. So
Second
I thought a second
chance.
chance for someone you're dating.
Well,
So
I don't know. Depends on why you broke up with them in the first place.
right.
You know, I don't
Right.
tolerate any kind of cheating, lying, deception, any of that kind of
Right.
stuff.
Violence.
Yeah, no
Right.
violence. I mean, if it's just
But
because you know
but as
she's
far
a
as second,
vegetarian, and I mean, because I think, do you think people that are not vegetarian and people that are vegetarians can be together?
stealing. Is this the one
Oh
that's
no, we
asking
can't
about?
steal.
No, that's somebody else. So
Mm-mm.
stealing, you wouldn't give them a second chance. Okay, that's what
Nope.
my
See, I
brother
think
said. That
I'm.
my mom will come around, but I should not be unhappy just for her.
Heck
Right,
no.
right.
Heck no. You get one chance at your life and one chance only. So
My
you
son is
live
a
it.
pastor. I haven't come out to him and his wife,
Ah.
and this is
You know
Grandma
what, Grandma
Kylie.
Kylie? Chances are they really know it. It's just that it's easy for them to kind of hide in it. You know, I came out to my sister, which she's married to a Baptist minister, and her husband, and everybody I know knows who I am. And they either tolerate and accept or leave me alone,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So
Yeah.
my sister, things have come around to where we're extremely, I would say, pretty close anymore. You know, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we talk on the phone at least good 3 times a week, and you know, she's coming to visit soon, and her
Yeah.
husband's sweet too. Yesterday, I
Yeah.
called her to see how she was doing,
Mm-hmm.
and in the background, he said, "Tell her that I'm rubbing your feet with oil," and I'm like, "You're what?" I mean, Baptist minister rubbing somebody's feet with oil, and he was, because that's his wife, and he loves her, and her feet hurt because she did one of the fairs all day.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then we have my mom asked me what she did wrong as far as me being a lesbian. And somebody's here saying, okay, what can I do? How can I go about finding a decent woman for myself? And I want to go back about the dating and second chance. When Edie and I were dating, I had been so jaded from past relationships that I'm glad Edie stuck it out with me, because I was saying all kinds of insensitive things, not even knowing that the things I was saying were insensitive. But Edie stuck it out with me, and it is a good thing. So that's what I'm saying. It all depends what the second chance is about.
Yeah, but we never did really break up.
No, we never broke up.
No.
But
No,
I'm saying
but I
that
did manage to tell her about sometimes some of the things she was saying was
and
not very
right. And then I would
nice.
think about it because I really couldn't register
And even now,
why
to
they were
this
insensitive
day,
things. And then
we'll
had
tell
to
each
fix
other
that.
things that, you know, are not
Mhm.
nice, you know, and then that we to think a little harder about before we say. And
Mhm.
it just helps bring us around to just like not being, you know,
Yeah.
rude.
Then we've got someone here saying the beautiful thing about our community is the fact that we tend to have a built-in second family, and this is true. And it's kind of like even when you come here, and we all have this conversation. It helps us as much as it helps
Oh
everybody here with
yeah,
reinforcement. We've got the gay community, which is a gay family, and so when the family we grew up with turns their back on us, we've still got one another.
yeah.
And that's very important to know. No, nobody's alone.
So once you start attending any kind of like the gay organizations and
Right.
stuff, and you get yourself a little gay community, or even like the gay seniors, like if I
Uh-huh.
contacted the gay seniors right now and told them like something's going on or whatever, they're there for me,
Yeah.
because they feel, their
Yeah.
hearts are feel. So there was something else I wanted to touch base on here. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I wanted to say thank you to the moderators. You
Yes.
guys are on it. I appreciate you. Everybody else appreciates you in here too, because they realize that that's what makes this a fun place for us to sit and have coffee and everything, is to not dealing with the hate that rolls
Yeah.
across there and letting people be mean. So thank you.
And I have to say that it still breaks my heart hearing so often about families still turning their backs on their
Yeah.
kids. Kids as adults when they find out they're gay. I wish I had a community around me. I don't even have my mom on my side.
I know. And I know, Winona. I know it's hard not having
Mm-hmm.
your mom. You wouldn't believe how many people, like right now, there's probably 20 people typing,
Mm-hmm.
but that means that there's 60 people sitting in the background right now
Yeah.
listening, and they're all reading the screen and learning
Yeah.
too. And they learn
Yeah.
about how it's a hurtful thing and how they
Yeah.
would feel that, say you married someone that's overweight, and
Yeah.
and 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 everybody in your family is really healthy,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden we don't want to talk to you because you married a fat person.
Mm-mm.
I mean, what the heck? I mean, I shouldn't care if you marry whoever you marry,
Uh-huh.
whatever makes you happy. If that's what you like, then hey, my mom used to say, if you like it, I love it.
Yeah.
She also would say, that's your little red wagon. You can either push it or pull it, whichever way you want.
So, yeah, so the thing is, it's really hard getting cut off from family, but you've got your family here, you've got your community family. And then another thing, Uncle, we talked about driving into deep country, right? And we've got friends who live in Alabama in deep country, and they've got other gay friends, but they live so far from one another because of the country. It takes an hour to get together with hang out with friends. They've got a really great live community going on Facebook.
Right.
They just talk with each other on Facebook as if they're talking across the table from one another. And so finding a gay community around you, even online like that, is a way that you can, for people who they really know, you don't want to risk,
So
catfishing
I want to
people.
touch base on this. Read this for me here.
Okay, here we go. That's one thing I told my children, no matter what, I still love and always here for you.
That's good, Rena.
Yeah.
And that's all they want from them. And then
Mm-hmm.
this is Jenny here, and she says,
Oh, and
let's
here we
see.
go. If you're cut from your family, I'm your family now.
Right. And so also, I'll touch base on this. Jenny is in an interracial relationship.
Yeah.
Jenny has 3 wonderful, beautiful children, and she has a husband of color. And she knows, and she probably does know, the prejudice and stuff that you feel in those kind of relationships.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Right.
there's families that turn against you because you love someone of a different race.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we're really blessed here that we managed to go through with people just like it is what it is.
Right. So, here's another thing for anybody really feeling the hurt of cutting off from your family is to find moms with hugs.
See, Jenny says, she says, yeah, 100%. People have heckled us before. Now, see, because of who she loves.
So crazy.
Let's see, chubby
so
girl,
crazy.
cute face. Chubby girl, cute face. Rainbow Grannies. What a great name. You wait, I'm gonna tell you, talk about great names. Chubby girl. With a cute face. Well, I guess you are. You little sweet thing, you.
And then the wild man beast. Good morning, ladies. Happy Sunday morning.
Wild man beast. Oh my goodness, you scare me. Thank you, everybody. Make sure you're following. If you're not following, make sure you follow, because if you don't follow, then I'll be sad. And the last thing you want to think is the Rainbow Granny left out of here sad.
Yeah. So here's my advice for everybody. Next time there's Pride and you see the mom's giving hugs, go for a hug. Even if you've been feeling good, you're out and proud, go get a mom hug
Oh
anyway.
yeah!
Get
If
a
you're
mom
out
hug.
and you
Oh
see
my
them people
God,
with them
they
T-shirts on
incredible.
that say "Mom Hugs," these are
Yeah.
people that have really realized that they give some good hugs,
Mhm.
and they just love wrapping their arms around you and making you feel all warm and good inside.
That's right.
You got a dad hug?
I got a dad hug.
Yeah,
And dad hug.
Oh, I bet those are pretty nice too. You know what?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had one of those. Wow, I would like to have a dad hug.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go out and find me one later. I'll go out there.
I'm the plant daddy. I'll give you a dad hug.
You the plant daddy.
I'm the plant daddy.
I know that's right. Yeah. But you know, I mean, really, I bet you I can get one when we go to the wood campsite.
That's right.
You know, one of them big old, you know how they got them one guys that are bears.
Yeah.
Where they, you know, the bears.
Bear hug.
You know, bear
That's
hug.
right.
I get a big old bear hug.
Ooh, look at this. Wild Man Beast. Me and my partner are getting married in July 2025, and we are different races but love each other.
I totally understand.
Right.
You know,
right.
Love who you love.
Where's Fuzzy Bear? Is Fuzzy Bear here? Because I bet he can give you a good bear hug.
He said, I'll play daddy. That's okay. Judy's playing daddy today. Let's see. I think I'm going through, what's that? Comfort?
I don't know what that is, but I don't want to experiment and hurt a woman if I'm wrong.
Oh.
The bears.
And you're scared to give yourself a real name.
Mm-hmm.
Well, honey, just do what you do. Do what you do. I mean, you don't have to fall in love. There are ladies that will just have fun, and they don't have to be emotional. I think it's really hard though for women. I mean, this is my theory, and I don't know because I'm like an almost virgin. So I think that
I'm glad I didn't have the coffee in my mouth already when you said that.
I think that a lot of times women, and hopefully TikTok won't put me in jail. I think women. How can I say it without TikTok putting me in jail?
I don't know. What are you going to say?
Love with their hearts.
Yeah.
Women love with their hearts. Mm-hmm. And I think it's hard to find a woman that doesn't love with her heart. I think so many times when we get involved with someone, I'm trying to give it all to you here.
Yeah.
When we get involved with someone,
we might just want with benefit, but
you got to watch because women love with their hearts. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of times men, I mean, I could be wrong because I don't know how this works. Yeah. I think men have a tendency to maybe just do it and let it go.
Right.
You know, they just like shake it off and keep rolling. Go get themselves a Starbucks coffee on the way home. Where we're sitting there thinking, wow, I wonder if she likes flowers and wonder, what can I send her? And
it's to say that when men do fall in love, they fall in love. But we're saying that they can also just have their fun without loving the person.
Yeah, I think so.
They can go and have fun
What do you think?
And women they might think they're going to do that, but they're going to love with their heart anyway.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
With men, it's more physical. That's what I think. I mean, we've been together like 11 years, but we've been married 3. Let's see. I'm glad Rainbow Grannies came across my FYP, and you two are amazing. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you. I'll tell you, we only have about 10 more minutes, and we're done for today. Yeah. We come on every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. If you're not following us, make sure you follow us right now, and then that way you'll get a notification when we come on.
When we
come on live, and you won't have to send me a message. Do you know, Judy, I don't get to talk to Judy too much about all this stuff. Do you know that how many times I open up my TikTok and I get messages from people saying, I loved your live. How often do you come on live? Nice. We come on live every Saturday and Sunday morning at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Go ahead.
Right. And there are some weekends that we might not because we've got company here or we're on the road traveling, but for the most part, we're here Saturday and Sunday morning, 8 a.m. Eastern time, having coffee.
And we have a YouTube channel.
And if there's a morning we don't come on and you would like to hear some of the chat, you can always look up old lives on our YouTube channel that you have
some of
that
them
you
are
missed.
Funny.
I still do that.
Some
Or
of them
you're
are
right.
funny. And I mean, I'll tell you how funny some of our
Uh-huh.
YouTube things are.
Yeah, they make you
They're so
laugh.
funny that when I watch them, I laugh. I
You
sit
do.
there and think, how can you be that silly? Let's see. Thank you. I needed to hear that. Love my family is homophobic, so questioning myself can be so hard. You be
Yeah.
who you are because you got this life. Nobody else got it, and you get the chance to live just who you want to be and who you are. Let's see, you ladies are a true inspiration and a motivation. Thank you very much for all you do. Thank you, Wild Man Beast. Let's
Yeah, and we've
see.
got the got the theory. My understanding, it's why families give a hard time. They don't want any of the family members to be gay. Is that it comes about safety in numbers, and if somebody in a family stands out being different from the rest of the people, and so for the most part, people are straight. So you come out gay, or you come out transgender, you come out non-binary. There's this subliminal thing that fears for your life.
Right.
And they, when they shut that away and they realize your life is going to be safe and happy because they family embraces us, then that's where they come around and change. And so it's like we got to be who we are. Our families are trying to stop it for whatever reasons that they don't even know themselves.
Right.
Let it go, because you've got a whole gay community, and you're not alone, and you're not the first person that ever felt like, oh, I think I'm gay. We've always been here forever and ever. We have been around since forever.
And we'll be
And
around forever.
right.
It is the way it
And
is.
I can't imagine myself not being in love with Edie.
Well,
I can't even. It's like it can't be.
and I don't even
So
understand where people think that people pick and choose who they are.
mm,
I mean, people do not pick and choose who they are. This
mm,
is something that's genetically inside of you. You
right,
are who you are. You know,
right.
so
And
no
all of our
matter
heterosexual family members are following their passion and following their
and
heart.
no matter how
We're doing
hard.
the
I
same
mean, God
thing.
knows I tried it for 20 years. I tried
Yeah.
being married to a man and living my life and doing the right thing and all this the so-called right thing. But I
Hmm.
was miserable. I was unhappy. He was unhappy. We were
Hmm.
unhappy. And so
Hmm.
then once we all settled and it was okay. It's all good now. Let's see. I'm
Yeah.
glad my family was accepting of me when I came out as gay. I cried for their love and support. I totally understand Wild Man Beast. Melissa says life is short and we should love each other no matter what that is myself. Okay.
Just be yourself.
Just be yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. Jason says, my dad says
I'm
I'm
doing
going
it for
attention.
attention.
Well, no, you're not.
And that's the way that
And
they're just
you know
trying to
what?
shut you down.
Right. Because
You
your
know
dad,
why you're gay. You know who
honestly,
you're attracted to.
wait.
Hmm.
You know what? Daddy might had some little thoughts in his mind earlier, and he's tried so hard to fight them off. You have
Hmm.
to be supportive of your father too. Let's see. You two are just lovely. Thank you so much. Let's see. That came from The Mountains Are Calling. Brooklyn says, y'all speaking the truth. I know that's right, Brooklyn. If you ever want to hear the truth, this is who you listen to.
Hmm.
Rainbow Grannies. We'll be straight up and honest with you. You
Yeah,
know?
Leo, my family is one of those super religious ones,
Head
and
Wrong Girl says you
one
are
of
the
the
author of your own book. This
this
is
is
your
your
book.
book.
You got that right. Thank you, Iris, for the new follow. Thank you, Leo for the new follow.
And
I
no
c-
name here says I can't tell my family if my mom gets up, I got to go. I'm almost 45. Glad to go home today. I'm not sure what all this
Hopefully it's going to
is.
work out okay
Yeah.
for you. Let's see. I'm happy I found this live. Thank you very much. Hey, user with a whole bunch of numbers, do us a favor. Definitely make sure you're following, but go in and fix your thing and give yourself a nice name so that we'll be able to know who you are. Like, I don't know, happy person or, I don't know,
Yeah.
lover, Mr. Lover.
Grateful. Ready to come out.
Yeah, I'm
Whatever
coming
it
out.
is.
I'm coming
I'm
out.
coming out.
Yes.
Coming out.
See, I think honestly, my parents are each
Others
other's.
beards and just are in too deep.
Ooh, that's true.
Hmm.
You know what, though? They'll find a way to get out of it. Let's see. You have a book out.
No, we don't have a
No,
book
we don't have a
out.
name.
No. Someone's
A book.
saying we should. Y'all give out so much good energy to Brooklyn.
Thank you, Brooklyn. Let's see. We still have about 6 minutes left. So anybody that has
Okay, and so
anything,
you who've been having a hard time coming out saying Leo, same here, super religious and super Republican is disheartening. And so again, we are who we are. It's so nice. I can't imagine my life without Edie. I can't imagine trying to suppress my love for Edie and all the fun we have. We're not just best friends. We're good friends, best friends, and we are in love with each
that's
other.
right.
Gotta be ourselves. If somebody was straight trying to force themselves to be in a gay relationship, they'd be so unhappy. It'd just be terrible. And that's what they're asking. Some of them are asking us to do.
Right.
Let it go. That's their
It's not
problem
gonna
to
happen.
deal with.
Right.
We got to live our lives. And whatever the excuses, even, they hide behind religion, they hide behind politics, they hide behind whatever words they're hiding behind.
Right.
They're pretending that gives them the right to tell somebody else who they can be in love with.
Thank you for the gifts.
And it's just let them go.
Yeah.
They'll come around or not. We've got an LGBTQ plus community. It's international, global community.
Right.
You've got friends. You can make friends. You
Ethan,
can find
congratulations on your top surgery. Thank you very much. Anybody that wants to know the stories of where we met and how we met and all that, if you look on our YouTube channel, that's Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. We have all kind of videos on there talking about when we met and how we met and all the adventures of the Rainbow Grannies. We do all kind of fun stuff.
And Fuzzy Bear saying, live life to the fullest, live life the way you meant to live it. And Fuzzy Bear, I can't wait to get daddy hug from you. I bet you give real
I bet
good
he
daddy
does.
hugs.
Big old daddy hug.
Mm-hmm.
You give me big daddy hugs, Fuzzy Bear. Love is love. You got that right. Be well. See y'all next weekend. Thank you very much, Headwrong Girl. I want to thank everybody for coming out and hanging with us. Thank you for following us on our YouTube channel, which is Edie and Judy Rainbow Grannies. And make sure you go over there and watch some of our videos. Help us grow on there. Last thing I checked, we had, I think, 1,800 followers on our YouTube channel, and I want more. More. Oh, wait.
I want
more. Yeah. Give me more. Give me more, Judy. I want more. Let's see. This is a lack of Social Security. This is lack of Social Security. This is right. Honestly, if I would get like a better Social Security, then I wouldn't have to be on here giving out kisses and stuff in order to get an extra 30 cents or so a month,
We'd be on here anyway.
Yeah, but I could use that extra 30 cents. So right now, this would be a good time for you to send your gifts right now, because we only have 3 more minutes here. Gifts. Let me see. There we go. There goes a heart. Thank you so much. See? Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, I ain't on here begging for gifts. Oh, yeah, there's a flower. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Oh, looky there. Thank you so much. Sent the finger heart. Let's see. There's a bear. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I mean, it is. I know you guys probably think we're crazy, but when we get off of here, and I get off here, and what I do is it comes up with the amount of people that were on and how long they were on. It also comes up with whoever sent gifts and how many gifts they sent and how much they were, and then I try to do all the follow backs on how many ever it'll allow. It only allows like the top 20 gift givers to show up on my screen.
Okay.
So I can't tell about the rest of them. So it had to be the top 20. And then I just refollow them, and that makes it really cool and everything, So I appreciate it and everything. We had a great time today. This was a really nice live. Right now there's 108 people here. I hate to leave when there's 108 people here because it just feels like we're leaving, we're going.
But we'll be back.
Yes, we will.
Every Saturday and Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time, live Coffee with Rainbow Grannies. Have your coffee ready.
That's it. Have the coffee ready, Rainbow Grannies. Oh, help me. She always tries to attack me. You know, why you guys, you just witness it, huh? You witness it. You witness her trying. Look at all the new follows we're getting because they want to make sure they don't miss us next weekend when we come on, and they want to make sure. And also, I'm going to be doing some of those TikTok shop things. So please,
Attack with love, not hate. Somebody wants to know if we got to blast all this rainbow stuff, you know? So we can embrace you and wrap you. You'll find one of the colors in the rainbow that you'll like, and you'll just hang on and come out.
you know what else?
Come on out.
When we wear this rainbow stuff on here like this, when you happen to your FYP pops up and you look up,
Yeah.
there's no question here. You know, you're not like wondering like, wow, wonder what they represent. It's clear. So if you show
Yeah.
up here with the Rainbow Grannies, you show up here because you want to either hear what we say, or you want to see what we're saying, or you want to learn a little bit, or you want to come out or give some love or whatever.
Yeah, because if I'm scrolling through and if anything came up on my page or my news feed that's hate, I just keep going.
Yeah, I just roll right
stop.
past it. Roll right past it.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for all this love. Look at all the gifts that are coming. We can't hang up until that stops. There's no way. I'm not going nowhere as long as all them gifts are flying, because it makes it nice to get a pizza.
Yeah.
You know? And when you subscribe like this, it's usually $5.99 to subscribe to us, right? That's like the cup of a coffee, you know. That's like a price of a cup of coffee. We really appreciated it so much.
I want to thank the moderators again, because you just did, but I want to also thank all the moderators again, because I had a real nice time this morning with everyone.
It was a nice
and
talk.
I only caught a glimmer of one or two hates, and it's like, that means you've been whack-a-mole and got them all out of the way so we could all have a good time.
That's it.
And thank you so much.
It is nice, you know. I really appreciate it. And if you moderators ever feel that you're overwhelmed and you need like some extra moderators, there's lots of other people here that come in that would gladly help take on that responsibility of keeping it all a happy, safe place.
Yeah. And if you haven't noticed other trigger words that we could add, because we add words that then when people say these nasty words, they can't even come on.
Yeah, it don't even come through.
So if you notice any repetitive words that we could also include in that list, let
Thank
Edie
you so
know.
much for your love. We had 66,000 likes this morning. That's pretty darn good. That meant 66,000 taps. That meant people tapped that screen 66,000 times. They just kept tapping and tapping and tapping. Uh-oh, looky. Is that showing my fat on my arms? Wobble, 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 wobble. No hate, only love. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Everybody. I guess we'll get ready and go. You want to turn off the YouTube first?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
YouTube.
See you next time.